Last time on Jaku.
So there was 3 Petes. There's Senior Pete, Pete, and then Pete Jr. Or Junior Pete. Right, Chris real? Chris is real. Yeah, Chris is real. Chris sounds, oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell you the other name of the person that worked there. It was Joe. Joe worked there with me, and so did my friend Brian. Are all these names fake? You probably think so, but they're all real people. They're real friends of mine. Senior Pete, anything like, no, nothing like Spooky Pete. Thank God. Fake. They're all real people. I can introduce you to any one of them. Pete, repeat, and three-peat. Absolutely. No, it wasn't Little Pete. Joe is not fake. Ugh. And Gary. Gary worked there too. Holy crap. Who else worked there? A lot of people from school worked there. My friend Chris actually got married to the cashier at Pete and Frank's. Jen. I don't even remember if they met there. Like, I think they met there. But Chris and Jen, they met there, were high school sweethearts, and got married. And now they have 2 daughters. Cashier is fake. Dude, nobody named Brian. You guys are... Let me tell you. No, you didn't get married at the register. You got married on Hall Road in Michigan. Around. I don't remember where. Listen. All of these stories are true. Let me tell you some Pete and Frank stories, because there's some good ones, alright? Let me think here. The way I will save how I quit the job. I'll save that till later. I'm trying to think. I had a really good idea for a story, and then you guys got me distracted with all these fake names. I'll show you fake names. Oops. Let's see. Pays me a moon coin. Moon coin. I don't remember that guy's. Oh, there was an Eric that worked there too. Another fake name, I'm sure. So, I once was in charge of packaging the strawberries. Let me tell you guys. Strawberries that, you know, you're packing and whatnot, when you eat those, when you're not supposed to, they taste like 10 times better. Eric's real? Oh, okay. Like, so I would eat strawberries as I was packing them. Like, you know, Pete wouldn't like that, but screw him, you know. It's not paying me enough to not eat the strawberries. Then we used to have corn fights. That was in the back room. You had to package the corn. You met that guy? Nice. I swear I have, like, I had a story. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that was it. Kaiser College is exclamation point ad, but it's closed. Hell yeah, Bearcat Girl, let me tell you. Alright. Forbidden fruit, exactly, Vox, you understand. Why do you think they couldn't pay their bill? So, check it out. This one time, I was helping an old lady to her car. With, I don't remember what she ordered, but she ordered a bunch of, like, cakes or something. And, we had them all on a cart. Corn fights, yeah, I'm done. It's true, though. These are all true. But we had them all on a cart, and I helped her out to her car, and of course, Pete went along with me, too. And, like, this is the one time Pete ever did any work. And so we load all these things into her car, and they might not have been cakes. I don't remember exactly what they were. When we got all this stuff in her car, she literally gave me a dime. Yeah, we had a bakery, too, Bearcat. She gave me a dime, like, legit 10 cents, and literally said the words, "Share that with your friend," and she gestured towards Pete. So not only did she give me 10 cents, she wanted me to share it with the boss, which, by the way, tips were not allowed. If you got tips, you were supposed to reject them. But, you know, I'm taking that lady's 10 cents, because forget that noise. Give me 10 cents from my boss. I'll show you. Pete wanted to hit on the old lady or hit the... Yeah, but seriously, 10 cents is what she gave me. Told me to keep, like, to share it with my friend. I shouldn't have done that. Another time, it was closing time. It was like 8 o'clock on a Sunday. No, it was like 6. I'm pool mining right now, John LaRue. If you solo mine, you get all 50 garlic coins if you hit the block, but the chance of you hitting the block isn't as good. So it's one of those things. What were you too good for her? Your friend, the boss. No, it was just who tips 10 cents in 2001. That's all it was, Bearcat Girl. Like, buy a gumball and split it, right? Like, what was I supposed to do with 10 cents? So anyways, this one time, it's closing time, or it's getting to closing time. It's like 7 o'clock on a Sunday, so we closed early. I'm putting the carts away, as you do, or the buggies, as Pete would call them. And so, I'm putting the buggies away, and a car comes up, and it literally is like, "Hey, are you guys open?" I'm like, "No, we're closed." He's like, "I'll give you $5 if you go steal me a lime." So the guy gave me $5. No, he actually he wanted the lime first, so I just made him wait, and then I never stole that lime. I just left him out there. So I don't steal. I will eat forbidden fruit, but I'm not gonna steal for money. That guy really needed a lime for his drinks. Slade, please. Oh God, thanks for the 10 cents. You know, I just realized how funny it is saying it was 10 cents, and now here I am on Twitch getting 10 cents. So when did I get my $5? I didn't get the $5 from him. Oh no, Beast. What's going on in your case, man? Mine ran all night. No, I never went and got the lime. The guy left after like 5 minutes of me not getting him a lime. How much were limes? Like 29 cents or something? I don't know. They were cheap. It would have been a good amount. I almost went to Pete and like, hey dude, we could make a killing on these limes right now. We start selling limes at 7.05. We charge $5 for a lime. We'll make all our money back. Oh, look at all these bits. Thanks, guys. Go to Meyer? Right. I mean, that's what they could have done. Would have been easier. Lime coin. Ooh, that's what we need. This level's tough. Man, what was that kid's name? Brandon sounds fake, too. I don't think it's Brandon. Although I think there was a Brandon that worked there. You're a produce clerk? So you know these stories then. These are all true stories. I couldn't touch the register. It wasn't allowed. The registers were already closed too. Oh man. Not $1? Holy crap, bash off, thank you. What's up, Jaku? What's up, Rockman? Oh, there was a Brandon. I'm just glad I have a very loose idea about what I'm doing. No problem, dude. Literally, if you mess up on Garlic Coin, it's no big deal. Garlic Coin is gonna be a really good way to just learn this crypto world and how to like mine a little bit. It's like you won't have to worry about too much. Yeah, man, I don't know. I got some Pete and Frank stories. Fruit market stories. I have to introduce you to my friends that all work there, because those are all real names. As fake as they sound. I hung out with a lot of fake sounding names. Jay Grease. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What in the world is Garlic Coin? It's amazing. It's a cryptocurrency that's only 24 hours. Right, some guy named Matt. I wonder if that was the guy's name. No, it wasn't. Nailed it. Well, I don't know what the first exchange will be. That's going to be the interesting part. We will see if an exchange picks it up. I hope it does, because I got 4.7 Garlic Coin. I hope to have 10 by tomorrow morning. Nice. You guys see that? Hopefully we don't mess up like we did last time. We're rich. Nice. Someone did trade 1 garlic for $1 though. I'm gonna riot too. That was stupid. Do I know the key ICO? I do not. It's a tough level, man. You've been listening to the podcast for a few weeks. This is your first time catching the stream. Well, welcome. You get another free coin on subreddit. It starts tomorrow, Tubzilla. Yeah, Rockman, pretty much. Mining's the only way. And giveaways. It's literally 24 hours old. It's a little over 24 hours at this point. Love the podcast? Awesome. Means a lot. It's hard, like, because we don't get to interact with podcast fans like we do on YouTube and Twitch. What's there to mine? You're getting the coins for the very first time. Like, you're creating coins. That's how there's to mine. We just don't know if it's gonna be worth anything. We're taking chances, man. This is like what people used to do with Bitcoin. Ken Logs. Been working for nearly there. Rhetorical answer. Listen, I haven't been to Texas in forever. Dang, I'm worried your PC's not cooling itself. Ooh, beast. You should probably what kind of cooler you got? You should probably stop mining if you haven't already, and maybe just shut it down. That way it will cool itself better. We need to attach some Jaku lore to totally real freaking Pete. Listen, alright, let's see. What else can I tell you about Pete and Frank's? The banana boxes, that was important. Ooh, cutting watermelon was neat. And by neat, I meant like there was a giant sword. Or maybe it was a knife. Yeah, I guess it was a knife. We had to cut watermelon, and then we had a plastic wrap, like, heat thing. This was actually really fun. So, we would cut the watermelon. We'd have watermelon table, like tons and tons of watermelon slices, you know, and we would wrap it in saran wrap. But then we had this like saran wrap heat machine, like a saran wrap machine where it would cut the saran wrap with heat, and you could use the heat to seal it in. I would always seal it extra by just leaving the watermelon on the sealing machine, so it'd be warm, hot watermelon. People probably didn't like that. Say, please, when can I buy a Jaku coin? I don't know, man. I was a fruit ninja, absolutely. We used to, yeah, and we used to throw corn at the guy cutting the watermelon. The butcher section, the meat section, that's where Eric worked. He didn't last very long because he was a rebel. He went on to go work at the, or not work, but he joined the Marines. Oh, I'll tell you a story about the milk. Last question. You can pretty much pick any of... You can, yeah. Just don't do sexy pool if it's still on there. The garlic not sexy. That one's been having issues. Let me tell you about the milk. I've been dying to tell you guys about the milk. So, we had a lot of milk. And, Pete... So, first off, Pete would make sure that you put the, you know, the oldest milk first. Which makes sense. Jack! His name was Jack! Fox! The guy's name that was banging Pete's daughter was named Jack. Anyways, so the milk, you had to rotate the milk, obviously, but we had like chocolate milk, like, you know, one serving size and all that, and somebody was drinking those and throwing them under the ice cream cooler shelf, and eventually one day Pete decided we got to clean out the ice cream freezer. And so they moved the big rack that all the milk was being thrown under. And they found all these bottles. And my friend at the time, he was working. And, like, it was probably like 40 bottles of milk. He went crazy. Like, he was angry at how much milk was drank. And hidden. It was pretty good. We don't know who was drinking the milk. But I know it wasn't my friend that was working that day, because he was lactose intolerant, so if he was drinking it, he was hurting himself more than the store. But, the coolers were the coolest spot, and that was not supposed to be a pun at all, I apologize. They were the coolest spots to hang out in, though. I think they blamed it on Joe, because Joe had, like, left earlier, like, he was no longer working there, so it was, like, no harm, no foul, sort of thing. We would just go hang out in the coolers because, like, there was only one entrance, right? So you'd go into the ice cream. So you walk into the main cooler, and then you'd walk further into the ice cream one. And you could hear if the door to the milk cooler opened up. But no one could really see into the ice cream cooler because it was, you know, ice cream all over the place. So you could kind of hang out there for like 10-15 minutes, and then if you heard them coming in, you literally walk out that time. Like, as soon as you hear them, be like, oh, cool, just stack the ice cream, boss. And they're like, oh, go get back to work. They're like, I was working. That was always the fun part. We were always working. That was a tough job, though. I mean, it wasn't the toughest job, but it was like, you know, for a teenager, it was a good job. It taught you respect and how to not do it. I'm trying to remember if we had name tags. I think we did. I was called Matt back in the day. I wasn't called Jaku yet. Milk crates. Oh man, stacking those. That was the thing. We had the box crusher thing. So we had to stack the boxes and then crush them all. That was fun. That was a after work spectacle. This level's hard. Probably a secret hobo living there. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. There were some pretty cool hiding spots. I think the worst was just working winter. Because we had to go out and get the carts in the cold. And they gave us jackets, but they were literally windbreakers. Like, oh, wait, I could have kept going. Is it harder to work here or make it all up? Dude, literally, it's a true job. I could probably find a W-2 form from there. Deal with old lady sweat bra money. Oh, man. Like, I have a box of all these old W-2s. I probably still have it. I'll look for it. We waited until right after it got emptied for max. What? Oh, I worked at Micro Center. Oh, that's awesome, Johnny. That'd be really cool. You hid in the kitchen? Nice. We had a lot of Romanian ladies working there. I remember because they were in the deli. Alright. Is this the run? Can we do it? Nope. Died of a spike. Vox, I mean, listen, I was told that story was true in my Discord. Salted the earth. Oh yeah, man. Listen. I don't know if I could come up with a story about the fruit market. All these stories. I feel like it'd be harder to come up with all these fake stories than to actually have done it. At the same time, there probably would be a lot more outlandish. Like, one time Pete stole my car, you know? I don't think I had a car when I worked there. I used to go to my friend. My friend Jordan lived across the street. He actually watches the stream sometimes. He may show up. He could help with this story if he's out there. He lived across the street from Pete. It's Pete and Frank's. And so there was a Taco Bell, and I would usually go to Taco Bell for my lunch, and then I'd go to his house, and I'd watch his brother, who would play Smash Brothers all the time. I don't know, Coin Markets, if when... no idea. Now some guy named Jordan. Jordan, you guys know Jordan, sort of, and you know his brother. We raided his brother once. Oh, my brother followed me on Twitter the other day. That was weird. Speaking of brothers and stuff. Alright, 20 minutes has been up. Let's see if we can't do this. Nope, we died. Alright, one more time. No, he wouldn't say anything about Pete. He didn't work there. He just lived across the street. Quite an elaborate story. We raided his brother. We raided his brother many, many months ago. It was a long con to tell the Pete and Frank story. They didn't get married at the cash register. I don't even think Jordan was invited. Well, I don't think he went. He might have been invited, but I don't think he went. I don't know. Oh, wait, Frankie's not gone. Frankie's not here. All right. Twizzle. Be-Wizzle. There we go. The brother followed... Yeah, my brother followed me on Twitter. It's weird. What's up, Psycho? No problem, man. That's a tough level. Congratulations on beating it. I saw Conquer beat it, too, so that's pretty good. You've raided a lot of people. Sorry, no blue checkmark, no follow, bro. No, I fouled him. I figured I'd be nice. What are you... How, Bearcat Girl? Literally, there's literally been nothing. Earthworm Jim, yes, you got it. Flan Pop is Jordan's brother. He might be on right now, I don't know. I don't like this level. Wait, how? Do I have to slam it and press up at the same time on the last frame? You can do a ground pound door entry to get the key, yeah. But I gotta do it on the right frame. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do more than 10 seconds of this level. I didn't get hit on! It was literally one time Old Man Pete tried to hit me. Some guy did offer me $5 for limes. These are all true stories. Yeah, I definitely ate merchandise illegally. Well, maybe not illegally. I don't know if it was illegal. It probably was illegal. I was a minor though. What are you gonna do? I don't like this level. I'll give you a star though. Johnny, none of that happened. They didn't have Tide Pods, no. It was eggs, milk, and produce. I'm not a fan of those type of levels, man. Feels bad, man. You get a star. Take your star and... Yeah, filthy animal. Deal with old lady sweat bra money. Oh man.